I love the way Gwen Stefani presents her idea of rock star style. Shall I tell you about what she does? Yeah, let's consider extreme style. Bright, she learned how to sew from her mother. Stefani made her stage debut in high school, wearing a self-made dress. Later she became the lead singer for No Doubt and also made most of her stage clothes. Stefani said that you can wear whatever you want in a band. It's like an excuse to celebrate Halloween every day. Oh, Gwen later launched a fashion line called LAMB, which stands for Love Angel Music Baby. LAMB is about contrast, mixing old and new, putting masculine and feminine together. What's also interesting is her Japanese-inspired line named Harajuku Lovers. Do you know about Harajuku girls? Aren't they cool? Later Gwen hired 4 Japanese girls to be backup dancers for her band. Next, she launched 5 perfumes in cute little doll bottles. The dolls are named Love, Lil Angel, Music, Baby and G for Gwen. Have you ever smelled her perfume? G is my favorite scent. It smells a lot like pina colada. Whoops, I better quit. Stefani says fashion is something you look at. You don't need to talk about it. I'm curious about so many places. Have you ever been abroad? Where have you been so far? I've visited some famous travel destinations around the US, seen a little bit of Europe and Japan, and been to Jamaica recently. Do you like traveling? I think everyone likes it. Traveling is all about new things. I like trying new stuff. What do you like best, big cities or little towns? I love city life, the commotion, the action is energizing. The mix of people, food and fun impresses me. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? I've got a year off and I want to travel. I'm just planning my next trip. I'd love to go to Fashion Week. New York, London, Milan, Paris, at least one of them. Which one would you choose? I'm absolutely in love with everything about France. Where would you go for a romantic getaway? I wanna go to Paris so bad. Gosh, I could talk about Paris and fashion for hours. I always like to experience a city the way the locals do. Do you read travel guides? Do you rely strictly on them? I usually check travel guides, but I find it more fun to learn from locals. When in Paris, do as the Parisians do. What would your perfect romantic day look like? My perfect romantic day in Paris would start with coffee in one of the legendary cafes, followed by shopping and a boat trip on the Seine. Who do you travel with? I've mostly traveled with my parents so far, and our high school class went on a couple of trips. Do you like school trips? Which one was your favorite? I loved school trips. They were so funny and crazy. How do you like to travel? Do you have a car? Great, so I know who to call when I need a chauffeur. My parents won't get me a car until I get my license. Do you sing in the car? What's your favorite road trip song? My favorite road trip song is Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. I like to listen to singers with powerful voices and I love to sing along. But usually I can't sing much as I'm not alone in the car. Where do you like to stay while traveling? I really love good kitty hostels. They can be great places to meet people and when they're comfy and cozy as well, aced it. Do you travel light? Me too. Well, at least one way. I leave my travel bags half empty so there's room for my shopping. What's the one thing you always take with you on your travels? I don't go anywhere without my cell phone. Do you have a dog? Nice. What breed is your dog? Anyway, it's a good little doggy. Does your dog guard you well? Good for him. Good for both of you, actually. Did you name your dog after? Where does your dog sleep? Dog house, couch, your bed? Does your dog like to chase cats? Does your dog know any special tricks? Maybe it could join this waiter here then. Improve the service with its skills. Can your dog catch a frisbee in the air? Does your dog throw the frisbee back? On then. You wake up. Does your dog like riding in a car? Dogs are so easy to please. Does your dog need trimming or brushing? Just don't overdo it. Those shaved dogs always crack me up. Do you put